It's all very hazy in my mind.
Come on, we're friends. You must tell me everything.
Yes, I know, but I saw images, but they had nothing to do with this party. It didn't make any sense. It was a long, white hallway.
It's a little early for sure, but it's a good start.
I'm sorry, I can't be of more help.
Don't be sorry. There's something else you can do for me. Your discretion can still be of use to me. I need to be sure that none of the members of my council are going to take advantage of the situation. You and Delson are the only two people I trust entirely. The members of the council have their council lodgings here. It gives them the impression that they have power, and it means I can keep an eye on them. I'm going to give you the key. Go and see if you find anything that could make me doubt their loyalty. Anything that might make me think there's something in the works.
All right.
Miss Drury burned the midnight oil to make sure this event was secret. I imagine there was some evidence in the information she gathered. I need it.
All right, consider it done.
You've never disappointed me, Leisha. Please don't start today. Until then. But above all, don't...
Can I take Halsey with me?
Of course.
All right then. I'll be right back.
Damn it, I don't believe it.
What? Oh, hold on.
That was intense. I have to be careful. Shit, they're gone.
Mom, I'm going to Ritz's to see if he has my teddy.
Okay,
Come and find me when you're done.
let's see if Hazel was right. Did Jara leave anything behind? There are traces, but I can't break that illusion. It's much too strong. Oh, this thing's old. Does she still use it?
One 900. Okay.
This is what Hazel asked me to bring her.
Susan. Okay. Guess not.
There are traces, but I can't break that illusion. It's much too strong. Oh, shit. Locked from the other side.
Mm.
Nobody here. I'm going to be able to take a look around Dijon's. The Salem Gazette. Tarot cards. How fun. The Emperor, the Chariot, Temperance. Easy. Dijon is well, well, what have we here? He didn't finish his letter. But that'll be enough for Hazel to make up her mind about him. Huh. It's from an animal. And it's still fresh. This knife has blood on it. He must have done a warlock ritual. A bird. Dead.
If I can do anything to help, let me know.
Hazel told me to keep a low profile here. This area is reserved for the prince and her primogen. Shit! Hilda's in her office. She's going to see me.
Leisha. Restricted access means nothing to you, I see. Make yourself at home. Don't mind me. How am I not surprised?
What doesn't surprise you?
For you to turn up at a time like this.
The prince had me released.
Of course, she needs you. I'm guessing she sent you to spy on the council.
Oh, did you see? Caleb came with his future...
Oh, looks like I touched a nerve. You have no reason to hide something everyone knows.
Go ahead, Leisha. Run and serve the prince like you always do. If you'll excuse me, I have bigger
I won't bother you.
That's an excellent idea.
That's all I'm going to be able to find out about him. Hazel's gonna be disappointed.
I need to focus.
Go bother someone else then, please.
Are you at least aware that you're in my office?
The speculative news from... Oh, he's about as fun as his reading material. These suits. Barrel's as dead outside as he is inside.
Time has been wasted.
These suits. Barrel's as dead outside as he is inside. I shouldn't get too close. She might be able to sense me.
Why did you come back? Why? Other than to show that you're doing just fine on your own. If you only knew everything I've done for you. Ma'am.
Hilda's more concerned with the men than she is with Hazel. I hope she'll be happy to hear that.
I'm sorry, I can't let you through.
Sorry. Council members only.
This area is reserved for council members. Sorry.
There are traces, but I can't break that illusion. It's much too strong.
Nobody's allowed to go in or out. I don't like the sound of that.
Richard's apartment. He didn't change a thing, as usual. Nothing. Ugh. It's true that he always saves everything on old media. Only Richard would still use that. Nothing. Ugh. It's true that he always saves everything on old media. Richard must have had a breakthrough, if Hazel's interested in it. What is he talking about?
He must be hiding.
So, did you find your teddy?
No, not yet. I'm not sure he's here. What about you? Did you finish your job for the prince?
Yes, I found something that might be of interest to Hazel.
Does that mean we're going back to see the prince then?
Let's go, Sugarfangs.
Leisha. I'm all ears.
Everything went all right.
I knew I could count on you. Was Halsey a good girl?
Yes, as usual.
Good. Were you able to find anything interesting in Ms. Drury's apartments?
Yes, there was intel she had gathered on the guests, including those from the Hartford Chantry.
Anything about their regent? Deneb Osborne.
Yes, he seems to be obsessed with memory magic.
Interesting.
I gave everything to Delsin.
Thank you. I'll take a look at it later. Were you able to see or hear anything interesting?
I had a vision.
I knew you would. What did you see? Was I in your vision?
I think it was me. My forehead was on fire.
All right. Do you have any idea what it could mean?
Not in the slightest. Are you disappointed?
The important thing is that you're starting to have visions again.
It happened when I was in Jara's office. I just found Journey going through her things.
But she's not allowed to be there.
MM joined her almost immediately.
What did they say to each other?
I couldn't hear what they said. That's when I had the premonition.
That's too bad. But you didn't fail, I promise. Don't worry about it. Just focus on your visions.
Hilda was in her room. She was acting strangely.
What do you mean?
She was whispering things, talking to a picture of MM.
Touching, but that's of no importance.
At Dijon's, I found a letter addressed to the Salem Chantry.
Did he betray me for the Warlocks?
I don't know. It just said that he's participating in your project, but that he would have preferred an agreement with Salem.
Oh, I understand his recent illusions a little better now. I'm going to need to have a word with him. Go on.
That's all I was able to find.
I knew I could count on you. Thank you, Leisha.
Richard still wasn't there. Were you able to find out anything else?
Yes, one of my servants just came back from his bar, the Red Salon, as that's where he does his research. But she confirmed that Dr. Dunham had gone to the party early with a few of his vessels. I'm sorry, Leisha.
No. If he had been destroyed, I would have felt it. I have to go find him.
You're the most discreet of all of us, it's true. But we have no idea what might have happened there. It could be dangerous.
I won't be alone. Halsey will be with me.
Of course. And one last thing. Dr. Dunham wasn't the only one there. There was also Miley, my child. Bring her back to me.
Yes, of course. We'll leave right away.
I wouldn't expect anything less of you. Thank you, Leisha. Come here.
I know what you're gonna say.
Go on. I'm listening.
You want to know why Journey isn't with me. I'll tell you why.
Yes, please. I'm all ears.
I searched everywhere, but she was already gone. I couldn't find her anywhere.
So that's your story. I have to admit, I didn't believe you were capable of lying to me, face to face. And you weren't even able to do that properly.
No, wait.
Silence. You had your chance. Out of my sight. Go in the next room and await your new orders.
See.
my prince. Delson.
Bazori.
It seems that the Camarilla is in danger. I am at your disposal.
Your sense of duty is a credit to you, Caleb. You haven't lost your touch, I hope. The Code Red is linked to the Unification Party with the Chantry. No one there is answering anymore.
How many of us were there?
Probably a good 20, give or take. Dr. Dunham and our top spy, Jara Drory, were already there.
We might have lost 2 members of the Primogen. What about Hartford? Have you heard from them?
If those dogs had anything to do with what happened, I'll cut their throats myself.
Do you think they might be involved?
I don't know. It's too early to draw any conclusions.
Where do you want to start?
Can I count on you?
You have no reason to doubt me.
One by one, the Ancillai heed the beckoning and go east. You're the eldest in the city now. Don't do this to me. Not now. I would be very grateful to you. And Fang.
How may I be of service?
Go and see Caius with Jaragon. He's in charge of security. He may have learned something.
You can count on me.
You have my absolute confidence, Caleb.
Mr. Underwood, I'm sorry, but my instructions are clear.
You little shit.
I'm just following orders.
You have no idea what's at stake. I'm most honored, sire. You're wasting your time.
I'd forgotten about your abject fawning.
I call it respect. It appears that it's something that sewer rats know nothing about. Apparently, Caius feels he's entitled to refuse to see a member of the Primogen. I won't forget it.
This is the kind of thing you delegate to a retainer under normal circumstances. What matter is so urgent that you've come to see Caius yourself?
If you don't mind, I choose not to entrust this task to anyone else. Tell me, you haven't introduced me to your charming protege yet.
Zhu Feng.
Yes, Zhu Feng. A name that's as delectable as her blood, I'm sure. Ah, you're planning to introduce her to the very select club of Caleb Bazori's progeny, aren't you?
I hope that the prince will allow me to, shortly.
I hope so for your sake. Who knows? Dear Hazel is so unpredictable. At any rate, it would be an honor for me to welcome and...
You will speak.
Is that an order?
A word of advice.
Mr. Bazori, can I help you?
I need to see Caius.
He doesn't want anyone to bother him.
Prince's orders.
I see. He's holed up in the server room. You'll need a pass to get in. There's one on his desk.
Thank you.
As expected, nobody's answering there either.
Blood tests from the Red Salon.
Not a minute to waste.
Can it wait? I need quiet. Mr. Leto is in the server room.
The prince wants this floor under surveillance. I'm carrying out orders. Good evening. Good evening.
Mr. Bazori, I need to focus.
This is a handwritten list. These names sound familiar. This is a handwritten list. These names sound familiar.
Mr. Leto is very busy.
It's gonna be a long night.
Caius' office. The key card must be in there. Security has been increased to the maximum. I've never seen anything like it.
Are you supposed to be here?
Can it wait?
I imagine she sent you. Finally, some good news on this shitty night.
What's the situation?
Not good. Not good at all.
The prince needs more than that. I hope you've got it.
You want details.
And you're the one who received the Code Red, personally.
It arrived directly here. It's authentic. I verified it.
Tell me what happened.
Everything was going as planned until 11:10 p.m. The prince's child, Miss Sellers, contacted me. The Hartford Warlocks had just arrived. That's the last time we heard from any of them. Less than 20 minutes later, we received the Code Red, just as we were leaving to join them.
Who sounded the alert?
A man named Wu. Ever heard of him?
More. The asset manager. What was he doing at the unification party?
He was supposed to answer technical questions about the financial viability of the agreement. Moore is good at hiding our kind trafficking. He's one of them, after all.
Anything that could be of interest to the prince?
I'm working on it. Jara Drury is